Convicted kidnappers Kelly Smith, Jacquen, Appollis and Steveno van Rhyn expected to appear in the Western Cape High Court in Cape Town. Now, the court found that the state proved beyond reasonable doubt that 6-year-old Joshlin Smith was kidnapped in exchange for payment or the promise of payment by her own mother. The matter is set down for preparations for sentencing procedures expected to get underway later this month. We cross now to SABC News reporter Vanessa Poonah for more on this story. Vanessa, just a week ago, we heard that guilty verdict being handed down by Judge Nathan Erasmus to the 3 accused. And of course, many people now anticipating the sentencing of these 3. But of course, talk to us about today's proceedings, because Judge Erasmus did say they would go back to Saldanha Bay, to that centre where this trial sat, to actually give that sentencing for these 3 accused.
Sakina, good morning to you indeed, and we are in courtroom 1 of the Western Cape High Court. What is expected is at 9 o'clock this morning, proceedings here for the arrangements of sentencing procedures will get underway. We do know that Kelly Smith, Jacquen, Appollis as well as Steveno van Rhyn will be brought to court today. And what is expected there, Sakina, is that counsel for the accused would have over this period consulted with them ahead of actual sentencing procedures. Sentencing procedures essentially is arguments for or against prescribed sentences. We know that in the case of the state, they will argue for aggravating circumstances, and in the case of the defence, they will argue for mitigating circumstances. Of course, if an accused is a first offender, whether the accused has personal circumstances which, for example, could then mean or could say that a suspended sentence or even correctional supervision could be at play. So these are the reports, etc., which we will be expecting, and also then details around whether there will be further witnesses testifying with regards to the sentencing procedures. This, of course, kicks off at 9 o'clock this morning. And you've said it there just now. Just last week, Judge Nathan Erasmus convicted all 3 on charges of kidnapping and, of course, trafficking in persons. The state at the time called this case an important one for jurisprudence, because usually in cases of kidnapping and trafficking, the information, the main witnesses would actually be those that were kidnapped or trafficked. In this instance, we do know that young Joshlin Smith has not yet been found, so it has been dubbed as one of a kind, a case of its kind in South Africa, the first of its kind. And of course, all eyes will then be on this matter, has been over the past few weeks in this Joshlin Smith kidnapping and trafficking trial.
Well, thank you so much, Vanessa Poonah. And as Vanessa indicated, that proceeding gets underway at 9. And of course, SABC News will be there to keep you abreast of those developments.